In an exclusive interview with CBS News, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said his government has evidence Russia is kidnapping Ukrainian children and training them to fight against Ukrainians. It's the first time Zelenskyy has publicly made this accusation. The ICC says it could constitute war crimes. Zelenskyy told Face the Nation's Margaret Brennan he knows of at least 20,000 children kidnapped by Russia, but it could be more.
When these children grow up and they push these boys to the battlefield, we have such examples.
You have evidence of that?
Yes, we have evidence of it. Yes, and they taught these children to hate their native country, to hate native people. We need to bring back children as quick as possible, and of course, we need the help of all the world. We need help of the United States of America.
All right, let's bring in William Taylor. He's a former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine and distinguished fellow at the Atlantic Council. Ambassador, good to see you as always. We know Russia has a state-sponsored program for taking Ukrainian children called Russification. Is this any different, and is it legal?
It's not legal, Vlad. It's so illegal that it's a war crime, as you've indicated, and the International Criminal Court has indicted Vladimir Putin for this war crime. President Zelenskyy mentioned 20,000. That's documented. That's very clear. Evidence is there for that, but it's probably much more than that. They're careful about this number, but it's probably much more than that. So it's clearly illegal.
My goodness. I mean, I'm just thinking of the Ukrainian families who have lost their children and then knowing the alleged brainwashing that's going on. Ambassador, where do things stand with peace talks? We're really put on pause since the U.S. shifted its focus to the war with Iran. But where do things stand right now between, if there's any progress being made between Zelenskyy and Putin?
I think there's no progress being made, primarily because Putin doesn't want to make progress. He's not interested in peace. He's not interested in discussions. He's not interested in compromise, not interested in negotiation. He is interested in absorbing, taking over, or destroying Ukraine. He said that over and over. You've reported that as well. So the peace talks are nowhere. Of course, the Americans are distracted, and apparently we only have two negotiators for every big negotiation, and they're focused more on Iran, all on Iran, and not on Ukraine at this point. And I will tell you, Adriana, that the Ukrainians are not putting great hope in negotiations. They're putting hope on success on the battlefield and success in deep strikes against the Russians.
It's been more than 4 years since Russia invaded Ukraine, Ambassador. The president, during the campaign to win the presidency, suggested that he could end the war in 24 hours. Vladimir Putin doesn't seem to either want to end the war or doesn't actually care what the United States wants or doesn't want.
Vlad, you're exactly right. Vladimir Putin has shown no indication that he's ready to compromise. The Ukrainians, as I say, are now taking matters into their own hands. They're not counting on the Americans to do this. They're not counting on President Trump solving this in 24 hours, much less 2 years. They are looking to do it themselves. And it turns out that President Zelenskyy has the cards, that President Putin does not have the cards. President Putin is on his back foot, both on the battlefield, on the economy, on deep strikes, on drone technology. The Europeans are stepping up very solid, providing the money as well as the weapons to the Ukrainians. So Putin is the loser without cards, and Zelenskyy has them now.
All right, Ambassador Bill Taylor, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.